Hey everyone, I'm Gearhead Tom. I'm starting a channel based on just doing stuff about motors, tractors. I have a K5 Blazer build I'm thinking about doing. So yeah, just kind of videos about information and you know, giving details of what I found and what I went with, and maybe help you guys out. So my purchase for this spring was a MX6000 Kubota tractor. I ended up getting a quite the large box scraper, BB3584 for it. But my most recent purchase, I live on a property with some acreage and has a lot of down trees. So this is my new toy that I'm gonna put on today and show you guys. It is a SGC1060. The reason I went with this model was, for one, it was available due to the whole craziness right now with the pandemic and everyone catching up on orders. So I originally wanted to go with the wicked 60-inch Grapple, but they ended up calling me back the next day saying, hey, we can go ahead with the order, but it's going to be 5 months out. And I'm like, nope, not a chance, man. That's at the end of the summer. I got a lot of playing to do between now and then. So I ended up going with the Land Pride. Beefy. The only thing I don't like about the Land Pride was there's no bar here. There's no main support in between these tines, which I don't like. I think later on I'm gonna get some round stock and weld that in there, kind of mimic what the Wicked Grapple's doing, so that way get a little bit of beef here for any side-to-side loading. One thing I do like is that there is bushings in here. So those are replaceable when they wear out, which is pretty snazzy. Another negative is there's no grease certs, or I don't even think there's bushings in here. I'd have to double check, but definitely a big downgrade on no zerts or grease fittings there for these where the cylinders are moving at the hinge points. So that's kind of a bummer there. We'll have to see how that works out. Now, when I got the Grapple, you're gonna have to get a hose kit. I went with the flat face design. There is also the, if you're not familiar, something I had to recently learn. So there's flat face, which I requested to get. It's kind of like a skid steer style. And then there's what they call it, the poppet style. It looks like a giant airline hosing. It's the best way to describe it. It's kind of the, from what I was told, kind of the old school fitting that's been around, but due to its nature, if you have them disconnected, they will attract dirt. So I did request to go with the skid steer flat face. So when you're looking to do something similar with an MX tractor, the hose kit I ended up getting wasn't a Land Pride hose kit. It was part number, check out right here for you guys. Part number 382A. So that is a 55-inch length of hose. I'm sorry, 51-inch length of hose, and comes with the flat face fittings. Now, what I found was there's 42, and then there's 51, which is the one I ended up going with. The 42 was too short for this tractor, and I just did a quick dry run with the bucket on there, just kind of mimicking running the line from the fitting up on the tractor to the bucket where it would approximately be on the Grapple, and it was definitely too short when I was at full extend down. So I ended up going with the longer hose. We'll see what that looks like when I get it on the tractor. Hopefully that looks all good. So yeah, let's get this bad boy out of the crate and get it on the tractor. guys can hear me. Sure over the sound of the tractor. And as you can see, my yard's super here now. Coming down out of winter now, and everything's melting like crazy. Normally I've been wanting to wait until the ground is solid up a little bit. I've been so excited about this damn grapple, I don't want to use it. Dude, you have no idea how much of a life changer this is. I've been trying to cut them up and pick them up on my bucket. I might as well just have a bulldozer blade. It's just for some reason logs are so difficult to get into the bucket, to have them roll into the bucket. This is the cat's ass, man. If you're thinking about getting one, do it. This is awesome. I mean, I've had it for like, what? Probably drove with it about less than a minute, and I just picked it right up like it was no big deal. Easy to use. This thing's badass. Definitely recommend getting one, man, if you're on the fence. So yeah, this is a Land Pride 60-inch grapple. They offer the 72-inch as well in the 10 series. So if you're doing this size of a tractor, like an L, higher L, or the MX, which I have, you're gonna want to go with the 10 series. 15 series is just too heavy. You're just gonna be using all your lift capacity just to pick it up for the 15. So go with a 10. Reason I went with a 60 is I got a good deal on it. dealership knocked off about at least $400, if more, from what I was calling around. So as soon as I got it, I jumped on it. Plus, my worry was a 60-inch was going to look kind of small on my MX, and I haven't. That's the thing, I can't find any good videos of this Land Pride. Oh man, that sounds bad. Of this Land Pride Grapple on an MX tractor, just to kind of see the size, because I wanted to see what the size comparison was going to be, and if it was going to just, my worry was going to look too small and dorky on it. But no, I'm glad I went with this. You know, another reason why I went with this is a little bit lighter. Its construction's the same, it's just the 72 is a little wider, but the construction is all the same, so you're not lacking on anything for durability wise. But I'm glad, you know, the reason to go with this one is it's a little lighter, so you're not using up your lift capacity to pick up heavier things. So I think the 72 is a little over about 450 if I remember right. You can look up the specs on Land Pride, but this is just a hair under 400 pounds. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, the biggest thing I have against this one is I wish Land Pride did some kind of bar through here, support or something. Maybe the reason is for digging reason wise. You can dig a little deeper. It's probably why they don't have it, but man, I've seen some past videos of guys bending these. Maybe, I don't know if it was on particularly this series, it might have been on the 5 series, but as soon as I seen that, I was like, you know what, some kind of bar stock right here would be great. Bust out the old welder and weld something in. I do like this. Looks like a perfect little area to put chains through. It's got some teeth, nice for grabbing on. I do wish there were some teeth here. But all in all, man, I'm pretty happy with it. It seems pretty sweet. We'll see what the durability of it is in the long run. Like anything, you treat it like an asshole, it's gonna break. So, but looking at how thick this steel is, it's pretty heavy gauge. Yeah, it's some pretty thick stuff, man. I mean, it's my thumb right there. What is that? Quarter, half an inch, 3/8, something like that. Yeah, it's a good size. Yeah, and I think from what I was reading, yeah, the outside's a little thicker than the end. So your outside plates are a little heavier duty. Same here too. That is awesome. And the other thing is, Land Pride had was like a nice back hook too. So, you know, not sure what to use it. Maybe possibly when you come up on a log, if you want to spin it, grab on and pull it back to spin it. But yeah, that's it. All right, well, everyone, thanks for watching my my video. If you like this, subscribe. I'm gonna maybe even comment on other things you'd like to see with the tractor. Like I said, I got future plans of doing more reviews on the tractor, using the Grapple, just kind of doing stuff out in my big backyard in the woods. And, you know, anyone similar thinking about doing this, look on my channel and see how it's done, and maybe get some ideas for yourself. Other future videos I want to do is, you know, I got a K5 Blazer, thinking about doing a build on that. So anyone interested in that, stay tuned. That'll be in the near future. But yeah, thanks for watching.